Hey, welcome back to part 2 of this flight. We're now approaching the top of descent mark, the little white arrow there. Um, and we're gonna start our with that. When we reach the top of descent point, we are going to descend down to Evenes. We are gonna land on a runway 35 today. The winds are coming from the north at 12 knots. The arrival is gonna be Penno 1 on my departure with the RNAV Sierra 35. From the last part 1, there's not much change in weather. The wind has increased by 1 knot. The temperature is 2 degrees. Not really much there. We're gonna have outer brake low for this arrival. Since the length is not yeah, that much, it's 2.8 kilometers. But we are gonna try to vacate as soon as possible, or we have to taxi all the way to the end to vacate. With that, we are just gonna wait for the descent mark to get closer. We're gonna set yeah, we can set 150. Okay, it's coming up now. When I ever reach those dots, we're gonna press the descent button. People are gonna ask why are you pressing the descent button before I reach it, and that's because so I can give the airplane a chance to make the engines spool down. If you are making our descent rapid, the descent will be like, rapid. We press the descent button now, and the plane will start slowly descending. You can see our descent point is still at 350. As soon as we hit the blue arrow there, the descent will catch up. Yeah, it's catching up now. And now we are properly descending. Now it's gonna take around 20 minutes before we are down. So with that, we can just sit back and relax and enjoy the descending. You can skip to the 10,000 feet mark. I'm not really sure what that is, but you can just try to find where the fun stuff is happening. There is really not much happening right now. We're just gonna let the plane descend and yeah. Yeah, let's see. We are at 20,000 feet now. I think we are going to put the seatbelts on. We're gonna also put the landing lights to off position. They will deploy, but the lights won't turn on. Okay, we're gonna set the altitude to 80.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down and window blinds open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do not want to keep. The toilet...
There's some lightly turbulence.
Thank you.
That is expected because we are flying over mountains at the moment. We're gonna deploy some speed brake because our speed is increasing. For some reason I always have problems with reducing the speed in Phoenix. In the Phoenix. I'm not quite sure what it is, because when I have flown the Innibills version, I wouldn't say the 2 planes is at the same level of the details, but it's so much easier to reduce the speed in the Innibuild version than the Phoenix, and that is annoying me, because usually when I take out the flaps, I can't deploy the flaps because I can't get the speed to reduce. And I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, and this is happening everywhere, even when the wind is calm. It's still hard. So I'm gonna try to deploy the flaps earlier than usual or normal, because we need the speed to be low before we're landing. We have a glide path angle of 3.4 degrees. Yeah. Okay, in case of go around, we are gonna climb straight ahead to Oknot, from Oknot on track 350 degrees, climb to 3000 feet, turn left direct Oknot and enter holding climb to 5000. So our 5000 feet is the go around height, and that is already programmed into the go around page. Yeah, right there. Engine out. Yeah, that's good. We are soon gonna start. We'll fly into clouds very soon. Let's see if the weather has some updates. No, it's broken at 5000 feet. And temperature is still at 2 degrees. And the wind remark that the wind is 6 degrees at 12 knots at 1,400 feet. So there's gonna be some turbulence, that's for sure. I'm gonna add some speed brake again, because the speed is increasing. But we have some wind from behind, so that's probably issue. We have. Okay, I'm gonna set the altitude to 4000. seatbelt is on. Okay, I'm gonna have the speed brake deployed at the moment. Okay, that's 10,000 feet. We're gonna deploy landing lights. Okay, anti-ice I'm not gonna turn those on. We can set our pressure for the airport. That's 1016. Okay, I'm gonna do the speed manually here from here on. So for that, I'm gonna activate the approach. I'm gonna reduce the speed to 220 knots. For that, we're gonna add some speed brake. Now we're under the clouds, that's good. Over to the right. Let's see, a little stutter here, I think. Holy shit, that was a big lag spike. That was a huge lag spike. Jesus Christ. Well, over to the right here we have Stetin, the Norway's national mountain. With a rainbow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. 220. And with that we're gonna select flap 1. I'm gonna reduce the speed to 200 knots. Not quite sure if the approach is going to be captured. Well, I'm gonna arm the approach for now. Yeah, look at this. Even with descent rate of 1500 feet per minute, the speed is going up. And I have to use speed brake. And we even have headwind, so that's some really weird stuff.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
I'm gonna reduce the speed to 170 knots. Okay, selecting flaps 2. Okay. Just gonna... Okay. The government altitude is set 5000 feet. Speed brake can be armed for landing. I'm gonna give ADD-ONS a call. ADD-ONS traffic Skyline 4082, we are 10 miles final from runway 35 ADD-ONS traffic. We are going to go gear down, flaps 3. Chemical given. We're gonna do flaps 4. And with that, we are ready to land. Land lights on. Auto brake is low, flaps full, speed brake aren't. Checked. Let's disconnect the autopilot. ADD-ONS traffic, Skyline 4082, we are 5 miles final from runway 35. Yeah, the wind is picking up a little bit here. We'll start our left turn here. Checked.
500. Hundred above. 400. Minimum.
Continue.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 10. 5.
Speed pick up and reverse green. 80 knots. Yeah, we missed our exit points. We're gonna do a U-turn. Welcome to Evenas. So we're gonna get to stand 28, I believe. Yeah, we are on time. We're gonna backtrack to Alpha 3. There's no incoming aircraft, so we can use the runway for taxiing. Gonna start up the APU. I'm gonna get to gate 28. Beautiful. Let's see, where is gate 28? You can turn off the taxi lights. That's 27 and that's 28. Yeah, we can see our marshal over there. Oh, I don't like the braking on this airplane. The 737 has much smoother brakes. Or it can just be me, I don't have pedals, so I have to brake with my joystick. A little bit to the right. Come on! We have to give a little bit power here. Yeah. Let's stay there. That's good. If you bleed on, engines can go off. Fasten seatbelts off. welcome to Harstad Evenes.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
With that, we can turn off the vehicle lights, cruise supply off,
The boarding requested.
few pumps can go off. Ground power is already avail. We can hold for 1 minute there. I'm gonna just turn off. We can turn off the irises because there's no more scheduled flights with this plane. We can open the cabin door, the cockpit door. With that, welcome, welcome. Oopsie daisy. Let's see, I'm just gonna unload the flight in Nagraf. And now the passengers is starting to deboard, and we can connect the ground power and turn off the APU. Okay, there's the passengers. I was starting to wondering where they gone. I just love Evenes Airport. It's just beautiful. It's magic. Sorry about the noise there. The APU is running. Ooh, that is a nice picture. So, I'm just gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed the 2 videos of this flight. I really like you guys to comment below if this was a good video or not, because this is the first video of Flightbuds, or the first flight of Flightbuds. I really want to build a community of this. I hope you enjoy this, and soon is probably gonna put up a Discord server. That's up to you guys, and I really want to build this bigger with you guys. Please just comment below if you like this video, if there's anything improvements you want me to make, if there's any flights you want me to fly, please comment below. I hope you enjoy this, and I see you guys very soon. Later.